Today I'm building one of my subscribers a custom Alien vs Predator gaming PC, and I'm gonna surprise him after I'm done with it. I only have 2 days to build it, and it's gonna be water cooled. I'm freaking out. So you just build a brand new shiny PC and you're greeted with this nasty notification on the bottom right corner of your screen. Well, instead of going out there and paying full price for a Windows key, you guys can actually get one for less than $15. That's right, you guys can get a Windows 10 Pro CD key for less than $15 by visiting yourcdkey.com or by clicking my link below and using my code TS20 for that extra 20% off. They also sell Windows 11 and Microsoft Office keys and the same discount code applies. Now, once you get your CD key, all you have to do is go into the activation settings on Windows and put in the new key and watch the watermark disappear. So normally I don't do commission builds anymore on the channel. I started doing that like 2 years ago. Back when subscribers would want me to build a PC for them, they would send me the money, I would buy the parts, retail price, and I would build it for them for free. I would not charge them a build fee because I would make that money back by uploading the video. So all the AdSense that I would make from that video would pretty much cover my time in building a PC. But I can't do that anymore because unfortunately, YouTube's algorithms just isn't in our favor anymore, and that is not feasible. It's not sustainable right now for my channel. But for Nick, I made this one-time exception because he is such a loyal subscriber. He watches all my videos, every single one I upload. He's also very active on the server, and he's even a patron. So I'm like, you know what? I will build you your dream gaming PC. He's actually in the middle of revamping his entire setup, and he wants to do this really cool custom Alien versus Predator theme setup. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna build you a really sick Alien versus Predator PC. We actually first started talking about this project well over 3 months now. And the reason why it took so long to get started was because EK pulled out last minute, unfortunately. So we had to find a last minute supplier for the water cooling parts. And well, now that we have AlphaCool on board, which by the way, huge shout out to you guys for supplying all the water cooling parts, we are finally back on track with this build. Unfortunately, some things are just beyond our control, but because Nick had to wait this long and I feel really bad with the whole situation, I'm gonna upgrade his CPU, motherboard, and RAM. We originally discussed an 11900K with the Z590 board and DDR4 memory, but I'm gonna upgrade him to a 12900K processor. And we're gonna be going with the new Asus Z690 board as well to complement. It's the least I can do. And for memory, we are going with a 32GB kit running at 5200 megahertz. Since he is now on a DDR5 platform, he's gonna take advantage of these extra speeds for gaming, which is what the setup is gonna be used for mostly. And for storage, I'm hooking up Nick with 3 terabytes of M.2 SSD. We have a 2 terabyte from Lexar, the NM800 Pro, which is a PCI Gen 4 M.2 SSD for the main operating system, and an additional 1 terabyte, also PCI Gen 4 M.2 SSD from Corsair for mass storage and all the other miscellaneous files. I do want to prep the motherboard and install the CPU block first before I put it on the case. So here's the block we're going with, the XPX Aurora Edge Plexi from AlphaCool Ice Block series. This is the black version. And obviously we're going with an all black theme with some gunmetal gray in there and some RGB lighting for the accents. All right, so the board is prepped and now it's time to install it on our custom painted Thermaltake Core P6 case. We're not gonna go with the side panel because it's gonna interfere with the mods. Now, originally he wanted to do a custom Alien versus Predator PC. He didn't care if it was water cooled or not, but I wanted to do water cooled because I feel like that's when you can really do some really cool custom work to it. And my custom work is very limited here on the channel because I don't have the equipment to do something crazy, but I do know one person that does. Corey from Designs by IFR. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the channel, but he does a lot of really cool, crazy custom water cool builds. If you're not subscribed to him, I'll drop a link to the channel below. Definitely subscribe if you're into that kind of content. But I reached out to Corey because I wanted to collab with him on this build. So he's basically in charge of modding the case, and I'm in charge of putting it all together. So part one is basically going to be on his channel. And part one is building or modding the case itself. So if you guys want to see the behind the scenes or exactly what he did to mod the case, then you should definitely check out his video, which should be up already on his channel. I'll drop a link to it below. All right, man, we are here. The big day after 5-6 months of planning. I do want to apologize again, man, for how long it took. As you know, everything got pushed back 3 months because a certain company pulled out.
Yes.
I just wish my pullout game was as strong as theirs, but. So for those of you who are not familiar, Nick actually drove all the way from Arizona to California to pick up his PC. How long was the drive?
About 5 hours, 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's not too
Just
bad.
that long, okay. I don't know, I was like thinking maybe it was like 10 or 12 hours
No.
or something. So everyone that's on my Discord server are probably familiar with Nick, aka as Nick, but for everyone else that's watching, you want to introduce yourself real quick?
My name's Nick. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm a material damage auditor in the auto insurance industry. And I'm here with the man himself, in the flesh.
Tech Source Tech himself. Okay, man, well, we spent some time on this PC, obviously. I hope you like it. You get to finally leave with your, hopefully you get to leave with your dream PC. 3, 2, 1.
Yo, what is this? This is dope. Oh, you got the wall mines.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. But is this at all what you pictured?
I mean, I didn't know like what, because I know we talked.
Yeah.
And kind of went over colors and things like that, but
we didn't share any details.
No, I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was like, okay, you know, you guys had kind of free reign with that, and
yeah. You like the color scheme?
Yeah, like this is, I want to take this home now. My room has been waiting.
So a lot of obviously work has went into it.
Yeah.
Kobe was the MVP in this because he pretty much designed the case. He modded the case and he sent everything out to me for me to put it together. I just put it together. I really didn't do anything. So if you want to thank anybody, you got to thank Corey.
I appreciate both of you. You know, you and Corey, both. Really, the project wouldn't have happened if I didn't approach you at all. Like, it would have never happened.
That's just true.
it would have
true.
never happened.
Yeah.
So I'm forever grateful. You know that I've told you several times.
Absolutely,
Forever
man.
grateful, and
Absolutely. It was a fun project.
Setup wars, here I come.
Oh, dude, yeah, you're gonna put this in your setup and you're gonna submit,
Setup
right?
wars,
I can't wait
here
to
I
see
come.
this. Everyone's gonna see it on the channel for sure.
Yes.
So I know we talked about putting in an 11900K processor in here with a Z590 board and 32 gigs of RAM on DDR4. But because of how long you waited, I want to do something special for you. So we did a little bit of an upgrade for you. Why you give me that look? So I bumped your processor to an i9 12900. So naturally we have to give you a Z690 board, so Asus Z690 Strix. And of course we got to bring you up to the DDR5 platform. So 32 gigs of the Vengeance from Corsair running at 5800 megahertz. So now you're up to date on a more recent platform. It's going to improve your gaming performance.
Awesome.
It's the least I can do for
that.
making you wait that long, man. So I felt really bad, obviously. Yeah, dude, I want to ask you some questions because obviously I'm not a huge Alien versus Predator fan like you are. What are some things on the case here that kind of reminded you of the show?
All of it.
Give me one thing, like.
I mean, honestly, the big thing, obviously the Shuriken.
What is a Shuriken from? Is that like the Predator side? Or?
So that's in Alien vs. Predator, the first one.
Okay.
And in AVPR with the wolf, which is my favorite Predator.
Okay.
That's where the wall mines on the side come from.
Oh, nice. Those are wall mines.
They're wall
okay. I was
mines,
wondering
yeah.
what that was.
They're
Okay,
wall
cool,
mines.
cool.
You guys will see it in Setup Wars.
He'll explain everything.
They're on a wall.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the green and the blood and the rusted fence or wiring, like this is, to me this encompasses it.
It does? I think that's that was our number one goal,
Yeah,
to make sure that.
it encompasses what I mean, even the leather strapping on the side here.
Right, I didn't even know it was real leather. It's actual like, well, I don't know if it's real leather, but it feels
leather.
Like leather. Yeah, yeah.
And it's going next to the two helmets I have.
When you get home, I want you to put this next to your setup, take a picture of it, and send it so I can share with everyone at the end of this video.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
I want to see what it looks like in your setup.
Okay.
We'll give you guys a quick sneak peek of the upcoming Setup Wars submission. But yeah, overall rating, out of 10.
Dude, this is like a 15.
15! That's the highest you've got.
This is like a 15. Like this is just, I mean, as you know, when we started, I've only seen one other Predator computer online. Not to say that they don't exist.
Right.
But one other one that you can see.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't hold the candle to this. It doesn't
Oh,
hold the
damn.
candle to this.
You hear that, Corey? You created a masterpiece, man.
It doesn't hold the candle to this one.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you like it, man. Take good care of it.
Thank you so much.
Drive
again.
very safe with it back home. Would hate for it to fall apart.
Oh, please no. We've got this far. Let's just make it.
Yeah, right. I also got you something, man. I know you wanted some Armenian coffee, man. I got the Armenian coffee when I went to my trip, and I promised I was gonna hold on to it until I met you one day. So I got my boy Nick some Armenian coffee.
Yes, thank you so much.
Straight from Armenia, dude. This is not
I
stuff
know.
you find
I
over
know.
here.
I remember when you were going, I was like, man,
Yeah.
I want real Armenian coffee, not the stuff you buy in fries.
Yeah.
Okay. From Armenia.
Let me know how you like it, though.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, dude, you're welcome. Crazy to see you in person finally, man, after all these years.
I'm just shorter than you thought.
Yeah, I know. He's much shorter than I thought. I'm like kneeling over here to match the same height.
Right? But yeah, thank you again, Ed.
You're welcome, dude.
So much. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. If you guys want to check out part 1 of this, it's going to be on Corey's channel. He's actually going to show you how he modded the case and everything that went behind the scenes. So definitely give him a watch. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to his channel. You already subscribed to Corey's channel, right? The guy's a masterpiece when it comes to modding PCs. So if you guys are enjoying this type of content and want to see more collabs with Corey or other PC builders on there, let me know. Toss a like and let me know in the comment section as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always,
See you in the next one.
hey, let's go. You finally did it, man. We got it. See that, Connor? Take notes, man. Take notes. That's how it's done. See you.
See you later. You're done.